Hello Aquarians and cross watchers, welcome to your video. So today I'm going to do something a little different that I'm thinking about implementing into the reading or into my schedule, and that is a weekly reading. Okay, so this is going to be from the week of July 15th to the 21st. I'm going to start off with an oracle card from the Game of Life. I may pull from the Kipper Lenormand deck. I'm going to close out with an Abundance Angels card, okay? Any financial sort of, it's like a bonus card. Anything can help you improve your money, right? And then I'm going to use two tarot decks, one as a main deck and one to clarify. So I've already said my prayers and I want to just get into the reading here. This is for July 15th to the 21st for Aquarius. July 15th to the 21st. It's practical, so it will be very probably practical and general. It could be some spirituality come out in this, it depends, but it's more of a time frame. So for a week we'll see what wants to come out. Show me what I need to see for this reading. I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and thank you for being here. Trouble at work, that might apply for some. Okay, maybe it has something to do with work. We have new home. Maybe there's something to some of you might have to relocate or leave or travel or something like this. Sometimes travel for work can become a problem, especially if we have children or pets that need to be cared for. We have apologies and forgiveness. Excuse me. And we have your energy ripples. You inspire others. So you might receive an apology this week. Okay. Your energy ripples and affects others. Okay. So I would imagine that you're just a very bright light and you affect those who come around you in a positive way. So some of you who are working may have some troubles with work. We'll just keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be literal, and it could be anything. It doesn't like mean losing your job. Maybe just it's not one of your better weeks at work. And then the new home. So maybe there's something to do with moving, or maybe you work involving maybe something you do that you have to work in people's homes, and you know sometimes that can be a little bit stressful too when you have to do work for others and they're watching you, or they just critique you or criticize you or something. Let's see what wants to come out here. We have a letter. Anything else? Okay. So some of you might receive some sort of a form or some sort of legal letter. We have judicial, we have official person, and we have news. So you might receive some sort of news, okay, especially if you've been dealing with any sort of legal paperwork, okay, because it doesn't always mean like a lawsuit. That's the first thing people go to, but no, anything that has to do with legal documents, paperwork, you know, things that are more formal, you might be dealing with stuff like that. So if I were to relate this to work on a very small scale, I would say, you know, on a bad day at work, maybe somebody could, you know, receive a warning, okay, about something. And on a positive note, this can also be, you know, receiving some sort of information, just like changes in policy. Sometimes when you work at a place and, you know, there's changes in policy, like vacation or just anything like that. It doesn't have to be like, don't take it out of context. Don't think it's the worst. You know, what if you plan on taking your vacation in the holidays and then your job changes their policy and says, well, no one can take their vacation between these months, and then it affects you. It could be something very, you know, don't think of the worst. Because with the birds here, you know, there is chatter about it. So I feel like if it's something concerning legal paperwork, I feel like it affects more on a whole. Like if it's at work, it affects all the employees, or if it's at a place, okay, yeah, if you live in an HOA or something to do, if you pay rent, it could have something to do with the prices changing or the policies changing, the rules changing, okay? So let's get into this for the week of July 15th to the 21st. I definitely see, basically, it's, you know, and this is what Aquarians, we're kind of known to break the rules. So I kind of see, like, this week you might be doing things your way, okay? And people like the way you do things, but maybe it's, there's a little bit about rule breaking, because the first card out is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant talks about breaking tradition in the reverse, okay? And 8 of Swords in the reverse. So that could be, you know, somebody not really liking it. Somebody saying, okay, you need to release doing it that way, or we'll release you. That's just an analogy. But I do feel like there's something where you have to do things your own way and not the traditional way this week. And it might bother somebody. We have Leo energy, Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, okay? We have Cups energy, that's water energy. I will clarify. Near future, we have the Strength card. And, you know, for me, it's like, I heard, you know, you might feel like this, it sort of clips your wings, or it sort of weakens your position a bit, and what you're able to do. So it's like receiving news about something, and it sort of limits your ability to do something in your own way, because it doesn't follow some sort of structure, okay, or tradition, policy. This might put you into a 5 of Swords energy of, like, you know, this can be an energy of brainstorming. This can be an energy of, you know, really wanting something to go your way and sort of figuring out a way to get that to happen, you know. It's like, you know, how do I get the outcome I want? Because I feel like if you're willing to break the rules on something, it's because you really have a strong belief behind it, you know? But it's just not flowing or flying with somebody possibly here this week. And we have the 5 of Wands, yeah. So I feel like you're the one, I feel like you're the salmon that goes upstream. I feel like somebody doesn't like how you do something. And this person has probably most likely been a thorn at your side when it comes to work. This person probably watches you more than they watch themselves. Or even if it's not work, you know, like I said, if it has to do with the home, your neighbor, your grass gets too long, you got somebody calling on you, like always watching you, you know, that kind of thing. Give me 2 more cards and then we'll start to clarify. Well, that's not 2 more cards, but it is what it is. So really, you're trying to maybe gain some clarity, possibly gain some clarity about maybe why this is going on in general. So the way it's affecting you is, it's like you're genuinely coming from a good place. Okay, you're genuinely coming from a good place. It's not received like that. And so as a result, we have a pending tower and a new beginning. And I feel it's on your side. So I do feel like whatever's going on here, it has a lot to do with you might be saying, you know, I don't have to deal with these people. I don't have to deal with this crap. I'm going to go where there's people more like me. And it could have to do with work, home, friends. So let's clarify. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. This is July 15th through the 21st. This is basically, you know, this is just a week of really feeling like you need to do things your own way and not follow others, whatever it is, whether work, where you live or not. It's just sort of doing it your way. Tell me about the Hierophant reverse. Breaking the rules here a little bit. And it might have to do with some family, okay? Because we have the 10 of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed. This might be even a family member, someone For some of you, I don't want to go to a space of marriage, but it's like having a disagreement with a person this close to you, okay? Whether in work or love or a family member, and it's like there's some sort of discord, and it's like, so this week is like a little bit of a, breaking the rules, going your own way. Maybe it creates or brings a little bit of discord with someone close to you, some family member. And it's like this week you might just be like, I just need to stay away from them. Yeah. With the Eight of Swords here in the reverse, we have the Chariot in the reverse, and we have the Three of Cups upright and the Ace of Pentacles. So this week you might be saying, look, I just kind of need to distance myself from that family member. I'm not agreeing with them. I'm not on board with them. And I'm just going to go focus on whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, and I'm going to forge that way. So I do feel like this is a week of sort of hanging out, making alliances with other people, just because maybe there's somebody here that you're usually around and you're just not vibing this week. So you're going to go vibe somewhere else this week. Cut it off with that energy. This is just for a week, okay? This is a weekly reading. So you're going to try something new, I feel, this week. So tell me what that is. Yeah. Basically, you're trying something new, and it might have to do with money, Ten of Pentacles, or doing something for the long haul. You might be thinking in terms of long term, okay? And like I said, for some, maybe it has to do, if you're married, okay? Just you're thinking long term if you and this person vibe. But there's a lot here in your emotional body saying, look, I have to change something, all right? I have to change something. All right, the Tower has already happened. Change has already begun within you. And this is really focusing on you and aligning with those who are going in your direction. And this might be a week where it just sort of hits you, like I just need to get away from that energy, okay? In the recent past, it's a Five of Cups. It hasn't brought you happiness. Okay, maybe it's even brought you some regret that you stayed as long as you did. And I'm just throwing stuff out there, guys. Only you know your situation. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Yeah, starting over. Three of Pentacles reverse. And this could be with the people you work with, because Three of Pentacles is work. It could be school. It's a place. It can be a place where you live. It's like, look, I'm just not vibing here. I don't fit in. Okay, I'm not part of your cookie cutter. And in the recent past, you might have been like, look, I knew that I never should have done this. I knew this wasn't for me. So you already weren't happy, okay? This is about a new beginning that does lead to your happiness. And it's very beneficial because I have the Ace of Pentacles here twice, and I have it in the outcome. So whatever you're moving away from this week and going toward, it's absolutely going to lead to your happiness, because this is all about the Sun reverse. Tell me about Leo energy. I saw the star wanting to come out, but it's in reverse. Landed on the Empress in reverse. Okay, yeah. This is an energy that takes away from you, okay? And this is like, you're expecting something, and you're expecting it from a Page of Cups. You was expecting some sort of sincerity from somebody, okay? And I feel appreciation I feel you were expecting some form of appreciation. And I feel like this person takes away from you, takes away from your happy vibe and all this. So this is kind of what's on your mind. This person takes away from you, doesn't give to you. This energy, I shouldn't say person, it could be a place. And I feel like you're not appreciated. People just expect from you. And we have the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords reverse. So you're in an energy of you are prepared this week to cut off whatever you feel is taking from your happiness. And you're making that decision. You're making that decision. Okay, because the Strength card is in reverse, It might be a hard decision. It might put you in a little bit of a spot, okay, a weak spot. But we have you here in the Five of Swords. Now, why is that? The Sun. So you're really brainstorming about your happiness. You could be brainstorming about a Leo, but I feel that you're brainstorming about your happiness here. And you're really looking at breaking some form, tradition that you've been doing. Your family or your work family. Because you're not appreciated and you're not valued there. You might be looking into other things here to bring happiness. Tell me about the Five of Wands in the reverse for the environment. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. You might get involved. Oh, there's something hidden. That's Sagittarius energy. Okay. So this is the thing. You feel like you're undervalued or are not appreciated for something that you do, whether it's at home or in a relationship or at work. And it's like you're tired of that. You might live with people who only come around when they need something. You know, you live with these people, or you deal with these people every day, or you work with these people every day. It's like they could care less. They're not very sincere, and it's just like you only see them when they need something. Otherwise, if they don't need something, you don't see them, you don't hear from them, and it's kind of, you're done with that energy. You're done with that energy because it's a very using type of energy. And I think that you put some thought into this, and you're about ready to change something, and you're probably going to have a talk, okay? Because you're seeing things with different eyes this week. Tell me about the Empress in reverse. The Empress in the upright. And it has to do with recovering yourself. These are in the splits, the Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So this has a lot to do with self-recovery this week, doing what's best for you. And some of you are thinking about leaving a boss or a spouse. We have the Emperor in reverse and the Empress upright. And we have this single and abundant all on your own. So if you might even think of, let's say you working at a place and you're able to open up your own business. You might even do that. Let's say you're married and you've had it. You're not appreciated. And you're like, I'm just fine. I'll be fine on my own and I'll be single. There's something about that. So the Emperor can be the husband. The Emperor can be divine masculine. It can be the boss. Mommy and daddy there. But it all comes down to you not being valued. Yes, that's what it comes down to. You're not being valued, appreciated. Show me this outcome. There's a lot that came out here. We have the Tower reverse. That's Scorpio Aries. We have Aries with the Emperor. A lot of Leo here. Sagittarius, Gemini. Tell me about this Tower, which is Scorpio Aries. It's in the reverse. Maybe you feel like you just want to cut your losses, but yeah. Some of you this week are thinking about cutting your losses with something. You're just like, before I get hurt any further, let me cut my losses, start over with something that I enjoy, that I actually love, which is the Ace of Wands, and it's the Empress. It also will bring you money, yes. So you're going to do right for yourself. You're going to do right by yourself. You're not going to wait for someone to be right by you. And we have Justice there. And there's a lot of legal documents. If somebody's moving away from a spouse, they might decide to go get a legal separation. Or they might decide to go, if it's not a marriage and there's some problem, might decide to go enter a contract, get a place to rent, or literally seek out a new job, a new contract, or something like this. But this is justice. It's an action. And what it is this new beginning. It's your choice. You're going in this direction to avoid some sort of tower because you're really not appreciated for something that you do or a place that you're at. And so you're at a Two of Wands going in a new direction, and it might take you to a new place, a new home. Yeah, you're done. It's the 10. 10 of Wands is over. 10 of Wands, it's over. The rest of these cards suggest your new path is going to bring a lot of abundance. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. upright, Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. You've put some effort into looking at this new path. So in other words, this is not you trying to think about it. You've already put thought into this. You've already put research into this. Tell me about the Lovers. It might form a new alliance with you and someone else, but it's a decision foremost. Okay, we have the Devil. So you know what's so interesting about the Lovers and the Devil card? The traditional Lovers card, there's an angel in the background, and you have, you know, like the Garden of Eden, and you have the two figures, which some people call Adam and Eve. And then you have the Devil here, which also has two people toxically bonded, and this is two people who want to be together. So that's very interesting. You might be, it looks like you're going in a direction that's best for you, and you're going to meet healthier connections, make healthier decisions and choices here. It does look like you're moving away from somebody, okay, because it's just like, you know, you're letting go of them for whatever reason. You're focusing on a new project here. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. That's a new opportunity. Ace of Wands is a new opportunity, and it looks like you have put some thought into this. Okay? You have put some thought into this, and it's time to take some sort of action this week. So I would say if there's anything you want to do, want to go to, want to put out applications, want to finally say, okay, this is the week that, you know, I've been unhappy. This is the week I'm making changes. Everything supports this. This is the week, July 15th to the 21st. This is the week to make changes. Start somewhere. Even if it just starts with writing it down, okay? Even if it just starts with something, start this week. This is the week to start that, because it does look like there's some sort of karmic energy. And it you know, fire sign could be Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't have to be, but this is the third energy, and it's disruptive to you, and this is something that I feel like you've learned from already, and it's time for you to break away. I do feel this is a good week for that. So let's close out with an abundance card. Anything that could help with your abundance. Show me what I need to see here. Let me know if you like this kind of reading, the weekly readings. Anyway, it says attracting, not chasing. You can't make this up, guys. This is Empress energy all day long. The Empress attracts, does not chase. And you have the Empress here, okay? We have anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears of underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So, you know, this is putting it out there. I am ready to accept my gifts. I'm ready to accept my abundance. I'm ready to accept. I am not willing to accept this energy anymore. I'm moving away from it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. That's for the week of July 15th through the 21st, and I'll see you in the next one. Namaste, my friends.